Good evening and welcome to tonight's hour of activating your courage with pure essential oils. You're living pure essential oils, actually. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy some time with us tonight. So please, as you join me, say hello. I'm just going to check that everything's okay from my end. Facebook. Just go back in again. Please say hello when you join us. Hello, Joni. Hey, it looks like something's happening here. And normally I am plugged into not more groups. So where do I need to go here? Sorry, I will just make sure that everything is okay. Yay, and seeing myself live. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight. Tonight I want to talk to you about your courage, your ability to step into the full expression of who you really are. Now, I will just go back and stop my bell so that you can hear me a little bit more clearly. So my name is Kay Hamilton, and I'm often referred to as the Courage Activator because people who work with me seem to manage to step into their courage to take that action that they need to take. So tonight I'm not in my normal studio, that's for sure. I'm in Melbourne and I'm usually streaming from downtown Tasmania. And I work with Young Living oils. So I do have my just a small collection of my oils here. So I'm talking about Young Living tonight because I'm interested in oils that are organic, sustainably sourced, and distilled in such a way that all the molecules and the compounds are intact with each oil. Now, I normally start my show with Valor. And Valor is the oil for courage. It's the oil for keeping your cool, your calm, and your collectedness, even so that you can ride the waves of life. Now, I'd love to know, and thank you for those people who are tuning in. I can see Karen from New Zealand, Melanie, Viola, and Viola's from Perth, Kim's from New South Wales, and Pauline is here. So, and whoever, there's probably a few other people that I may have missed. Nicole Baker, Charmaine Shields, and Jodie Chamberlain. Now, I would love and appreciate you sharing this out to the rest of the world. So if you feel inclined to share this on your Facebook profile, that would be really helpful, because my aim is to reach as many people as possible, because I certainly believe that as we all step into our courage and shine our inner lights, we become light bearers or light beams out into the world and become part of the change that we need in our global community. Right now, we all need change in the right direction. So what I do on my lives is I will offer some readings. Oh, someone loves my hair. And I thank you, Christina. I'm sitting here going, oh, there's a bump here and this is sticking out here. And so who sits and criticises themselves all the time? and I'm one of those who's, aware of all sorts of things that other people don't necessarily pick up. And that's okay. It's just all part of us being who we are. So tonight, I only have 2 sets of my cards with me, and I have a beautiful book called Essential Oils for Emotional and Spiritual Wellbeing. And I might refer to this if I pick a card for someone and I have a chance. If you hang in to the end, I will do a little bit I will do a reset with you if we have time at the end. So please hang around. Don't just grab your reading and go if you've got the opportunity to hang around. You'll love it. Suits you. Oh, thank you, darling. Thanks, Christina. You are such a blessing. And Ruby says she loves her Valor oil. Absolutely. Valor is the oil that's going to help you Just ride the roller coaster of life. So let me know in the comments. Are you riding a roller coaster at the moment? Are you at the top of the hill? Or are you chugging up? Or are you kind of, skidding down the other side of the roller coaster, wondering where you're going to land? Now, just as a heads up, I don't do, psychic readings as such. So don't bother asking me you're going to meet the man or the girl of your dreams. But what I'm more interested, or my expertise is more around what steps you need to take to make the inner transformation. And inner transformation, I believe, is something that is an ongoing process for each and every one of us. And sometimes that inner transformation is, not so easy. And sometimes it's like Paulina Hughes. And what I do is I write your names down. And if you hang around, you will get a reading if I've written your name down. So I stuck with the Capricorn Tiff, and you were right. It has been great. I'm now wondering about our future. Oh, good on you, Christina. I stuck with the Capricorn Tiff. So Tiff is not on tonight. Tiff has got little ones, and she's putting one to bed usually at this time of night. So I did give her the option. If she's free, she might join us. If not, hopefully one day she will be back in amongst the thick of things. So if you're thinking of Tiffany, I'm assuming so. Okay, so what I do is how I work is tonight I'm just going to pull 2 cards, and usually this is the first card I pull is where you are on your mission and the challenge that you have with the mission right now. And then I pull another card that will give you a blend of oils that's going to help you work on, whatever is happening within. So, yeah, Christina, I do recall you and all your lovely enthusiasm and comments. So hang in and let's know if you would like a reading. Now, instead of just I would like a reading, I really am feeling led to Paulina, who's saying she's at the bottom of the hill. So I'm going to, if you give me a little bit more juice about what you are looking for, where do you feel if in the process of your ongoing journey? Are you riding high on the roller coaster? Are you confused? Are you lacking energy? What's going on for you? Do you need some clarity? So I'm going to work with Paulina Hughes Hook. Are you? So what I normally do is call your name out. Let me know if you're still here. And all right, and Susie's told me she's in the middle of a hill. Now, if you would like to give me more information about what is going on, you feel free to do that if you have some specific things. So you will get to know where I am coming from as time goes on. And while I'm tuning in to Paulina, I'm just getting this sense that you're feeling a bit stuck at the moment. Let's see what the cards tell us, Paulina. I have a group on Facebook called Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. So if you like the energy of what I do and you'd like to learn more about essential oils, pop over to that group and request to join it. And if you request to join it, I'll send you a friend request, and we'll be in the loop with each other if you accept my friend request. And then I can tag you in the group if I feel inclined. So for you, Paulina, we've got lavender oil. Now, have I got my lavender with me? I do. Now, lavender oil is a fantastic oil. And it's great for when you're feeling a little bit fragmented. If you're feeling a little bit like, the parts of you are, a little bit disheveled and not feeling at one. So if you're feeling like you're out of harmony, Paulina, let me know if that sounds like you. And I do really ask that you just confirm that you are still here. And Paulina did. I can just see her comment there. So, Paulina, are you feeling disheveled, stuck, wondering where to go next, or wondering how you're going to gather the energy up, or all it takes to move on? So, do you know how to use essential oils? How many of you use essential oils? Let's have that conversation too. And do you know about Young Living? Somebody did before saying she loves her Vela. So I've just put some lavender on the palms of my hand, and I'm going to activate it 3 times and make a little, we call them a little scent tent, and just sit and breathe lavender in, because it's going to help you, Paulina, gather yourself and feel more at one with yourself, and help you to put you in the place of giving yourself some loving nurture. I caringly nourish and nurture myself. So, and you're saying no energy, feeling really down. So it's time for you to make some really positive, oops, I've got the wrong one. Time for you to take some positive steps that's going to nurture you. So grabbing an essential oil is the perfect thing to do. And I actually love helping people. Ruby used to sell Young Living oils. Good on you, Ruby. I still sell Young Living oils. It's one of those things. I've been using oils or Young Living oils since 2010, and they just struck a chord with me. They ignited me. They helped me to make the transformation I needed in my life. I was what would you call it? I was in a pretty crazy situation within my family, and I needed some support. And these certainly helped me. So, Pauline, the blend that is in this one is called Clarity. And it's basically saying I have already the answers inside of me, and they come to me with ease. Now, using clarity, putting clarity in your diffuser at night, using it, smelling it, and just sitting very quietly with your lavender and your clarity, that's going to help you gather all your energy so that you can feel nurtured. And, it's time for you to just tune into you and tune into your needs, and maybe also not necessarily do you give your energy away to everybody else? Have you got people around that you're caring for? And are you prioritizing the other people? Because this is actually, with the lavender and the clarity, it's really confirmation that you've got it within you. You just need to learn to sit and be quiet and be calm, and then allow yourself to gather your own momentum so that then the clarity comes. It works for me. I'm 72. What works for you, darling? Violet, what works for you? Cannabis oil. Well, that has attributes too, if that's the oil of your choice. I love it. Excuse me. How do you pick the right oil if you have several things going on? Joni, that is a great question. So what I tend to do, like I have this little pouch here, and I know what these smells are. So first of all, you go towards the smells you really love, because that's going to help you really amplify your energy. They're great in the diffuser. I usually have my diffuser in here, but I don't today because I'm at my daughter's in Melbourne, not far from you, Zeta Bush, down the road. Thanks for joining me, Zeta. So Paulina, let's know if that struck a chord with you. Now I'm going to go to Susie, and then I'll come back to you, Christine. You've got a long message there that I have to catch up on. I love how vocal you are. Hi, Elizabeth. Come and join. Oh, yes. So Zeta's putting out a little call for you. I'm in Melbourne this week, and Zeta and I will be holding a beautiful little nurturing time with oils, affirmations, and you'll take your own little oil home with you. So we will be at the Crystal Wonderland on the 28th of, so it's Friday week, 28th of July, $44, buy one, get one free, and you will have a beautiful session of nurturing, and you'll learn how to make your own little blend to take home as well. Thank you, Leanne. Now, Susie Fenham, are you still here, darling? And hello, ma'am. Equa, is it? Susie, you are here. Okay, darling. So you're feeling at the beginning of this show, some of you might have missed that. We talked about how life can be a roller coaster. Life isn't like this or like this up the top or like down the bottom of the roller coaster. We have our highs and lows, and we really need to learn how to navigate all of that in life. And using essential oils is a fantastic way to support all those highs and lows. And if I'm looking down, it's because I'm writing people's names down. So, Christina, you're next. And then I've got Melissa Free. So, if I've missed you, you need to keep saying, hey, pick me. And Joni's written a big long message. I'll come back to you, Joni. Let me know if you would like me to reach out for you. I love it when people comment and interact. Okay, so I just have to get rid of this person who is trying to, oops, I hope I did the wrong thing. No, sorry. I think I just deleted somebody's comment. Wait a minute. Oh no, I did. So we have a spammer on here. Just bear with me. Up real. No, we need to, how can I? Oh, well, if he comes, okay. How can I? Oh, we just ignore this April. Oh, I've done something and I can't delete this one. Sorry. We need to just ignore that person. All right, Susie, let me tune into you. Up real, get real, and rack off. We're not interested in you trying to jump in on this. Yeah, up real, be gone. Up real, not weird at all. Viola, give me more juice. What do you want to be picked for, darling? All right, so I'm going to Susie. Let's see what's happening with you, Susie. She is in the middle. Oh, I don't know. I lost my thread. We're talking about how life's a roller coaster. Are you at the top of the? Have you got to the top of the hill? Are you sitting at the bottom going, how can I get some momentum? Or you're at the top and you're kind of scared you're going to fall down, or you're on a roller coaster and you don't know how to, and you don't want to fall down. You want to hold your place where you are. Let me know. So, Susie, the oil that's come out for you is Vevita. Now, Vevita is an oil that's like, how do you sleep at night? Are you feeling, that you get a good night's sleep, or are you restless? Is your mind racing 10 to a dozen and you can't get to that nice state of peace and calm? Are you feeling threatened or assured? And if you're feeling threatened in some way, Vivita's can help you feel really assured. My heart blossoms with quiet assurance. So it's an oil. I prefer to put Vivita on my feet because it's not one of those yummy high high notes or floral notes. So you wake up 2 or 3 times a night. So Vivita, or in some of the oils that are calming, like lavender, cedarwood, stress away, anything like that would be of benefit to you. And let's see, a blend that will support your journey. It says stop here, gratitude. So thank you, universe, for always conspiring on my behalf. So it's time for you to be grateful for, I love it, Kim says, I don't know where I am. Good on you, darling. Put on your feet. Yes, so your Vevita you can put on your feet. You can actually put it around the back of your neck and at the back here. This is a great place to put oils. The only thing with Vevita, some people really love it and some people are kind of almost want to repel from it. We all respond differently to oils because our energy is very different. And one day you might pick up an oil and go, oh my gosh, I've fallen in love with that. And then another day you might pick the same oil up and go, it's actually not for me today. So gratitude. So reminding yourself, Susie, to feel grateful and to be grateful for what you do have. And and we know now that as our gratitude builds, our whole energetic state expands and increases. And then we start looking at life, from the good things in life, or the things that support us, rather than focusing on things that detract from our life. And hello, Sarah. How are you, darling? I'm good, thank you. I'm in Melbourne. It's blooming cold here. I've moved north from Tassie, but I can tell you the sun didn't come with me. Yes, Violet, these oils are fantastic for helping all sorts of things. Christina, I'm going to go back and read your message. You're from Townsville. Awesome. I'm planning to get up there sometime, Susie, and do some beautiful things with Missy, who is on tomorrow. Missy and I are going to have an interview. I have a weekly podcast as well. So if you come and join my K's Essential Oil Wisdom, you can come and join our oil community and stay in touch with all our beautiful oilers who love and support each other. Now let me see, who's from Melbourne? Anyone here from Melbourne? I'm going to go back and read you had a big post. Christina, the guy I'm with, his name is Josh. Him and I have a rocky path from the start, but now, especially with your kind. Oh, that's wonderful. It's been great. He wants to move fast, marriage and babies. He wants now, he's 8 years older than me. I'm 36 and he's 44. I wonder about the future with us, though. Will this last an overall reading would be great. All right, let's see what we've got for you. Ruby, so yeah, are you coming to our workshop that Zeta and I've got the wrong name. Who do you love, Susie? I'm looking for Christina. Oh, you love Missy. Yes. So Missy and I are doing a podcast together in a couple of weeks. I have a weekly show, and I think Missy's got a weekly show as well. Hey, Jess, you want to pop in? I'll send you the link if you do. Or Sarah, if you want to pop in and play. Or Zeta, if you want to pop in and play. Okay. Susie, let's see what oil's going to help you and your partner. I'm not going to tune into whether your relationship's going to last or not. I feel like that is really that's your journey. I'm not the psychic that's going to give you the answers to that. But what I'm here for is to give you some clues about how to navigate whatever happens. So black pepper, acceptance or denial. I choose to be accountable for my thoughts, my feelings, my actions, and my words. So black pepper is the oil. We like putting it in. It's one of our culinary oils, so you can put it in your food and drinks. You can put it on your feet to help with the get up and go. It's an oil that will help with movement. And, once we accept where we are at, like if you've got things that you're in denial about, that will hold you and in a state of stagnancy. So it's time for you to think about your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, and your words, Christina, so that you are choosing them. Now, I love to talk about conscious language or conscious ways of talking, communicating, so that you are thinking about what you're saying rather than just letting it fly off your mouth. Because if we are aware of what we say and be mindful, then we're more in a state of aligning with the truth of who we really are and not coming from a state of reaction. So that's the first one for you, Christina. You do that a lot. Okay. So you need to just take time. And if you really, rather than reacting, I'd rather see you respond and respond so that you're going to get you're going to be more effective in the communication that you're getting. It will be more honest and it will be more lasting. Is there a starter kit to buy? My skin is, and this would be helpful if I try a tad. I'm in New Zealand. Yeah, look, Melanie, please reach out. Let's have a conversation. I'd love to do that. So come and find me. Go to Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. If you want me to contact you, please say contact me, please, Kay, and I'll see if I can reach out. So here's some nice wisdom for you, Christina. Inspiration. I'm aligned with my unlimited creativity and it flows through me with ease. So that's beautiful. Along with the black pepper and that choosing to be accountable for your thoughts and your feelings, the inspiration blend is going to help you feel aligned with the creativeness within yourself. And that will help it to flow through you with ease and grace. Susie, you can come to Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom and I'll friend request you. You can... actually, I'll put my website here, but I also recommend that you reach out and have a conversation with me, because then we can work out, oh no, what am I doing? Going to so myyl.com/K Hamilton. So there's my website. But my website is also just khamilton.com. Come and find me in Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. If you just type that in, you will find my name. Got it, love it. Always use my creativity to make others happy. So that makes complete sense. Beautiful, but just make sure you're using that to make you happy first. Okay, that is your message. Now, Melissa, we have got you next, and then I've got Joni Chamberlain. So, Melissa, Susie, and do you want me to send you a friend request? Let me know, or you can find me, and that'll make it a lot easier for me than having to chase everybody up. Hello, Diane. Thanks for joining. All right, tuning into Melissa Free. Ma'am, what's your question, ma'am? Let's know what's going on. And Christina, you're in the USA, aren't you? You can access these oils and from the USA. You can go to my website or reach out and let's have a conversation. So let me see. So have I got a message from you already, Susie? Somebody rang. Hey, this is Susie. Oh, so you are on the ball. This is fantastic. I love that. You're proactive and you've found my, is that right? You found my phone number. I love it. Okay. All right, Melissa, let's tune into you. And where are you, Susie? Was it you, one of you? Tell me where you are again, because we can always have a phone conversation. Okay, so Melanie, nutmeg, are you feeling conquered or are you feeling revitalized? What's your energy like? Nutmeg's the get up and go. It's a great one to put on your adrenal glands to support, that whole area, that, the part of you where your back or your spine supports you and holds you up. So that, I love it, Susie. That just got me really excited. And I'll follow that up. Yeah, Townsville. All right, I'll just write that down. There's so many things coming through. I love it. So he needs the oils. He's a nurse. Yeah, awesome. Well, don't hold back. If he's a nurse, absolutely. So tell me, Melanie, are you feeling conquered? Are you feeling revitalized? Let's know where you are on the roller coaster of feeling revitalized or conquered. Do you feel like you're a bit deflated? deflated at the moment. I'm getting maybe you've been fairly busy and overextended yourself, and need to free up your energy. Let's see which blend will be supportive for you. And White Angelica. Now, White Angelica, it's a beautiful oil, just beautiful. I don't go anywhere without this one. And this is the one that you use. Once again, you just put a drop in the palm of your hand and then activate it. Oh, my God, I love this oil. It smells absolutely beautiful. Activate it 3 times. Make a little scent tent. And as I'm doing this, if you've got oils, grab them. I'll come back to you, Tony. So thanks for saying again your name. Yum. So what you do with this is then move it around your aura, and then I like to put it on my shoulders and imagine that I've got some angel wings. So it's time for movement for you. Heavy chest, heavy back pain, neck is doing my head in. Okay, I've got some great suggestions for you with oils for things like that. But is it, when White Angelica presents, is it your problems on your shoulder? What are you feeling burdened with? Is it other people's problems or other people's, shall we say, influence, or are you worrying about other people? Let's know what is happening there. White Angelica, and it's the one that we use for protection if we are feeling a little bit over, pressured by other people, or if you're feeling sensitive and vulnerable. Joni Chamberlain, are you here? Pain, motherhood. Okay. So what you find with these oils, because these oils have just such a beautiful frequency. They have these oils have just. I noticed some comments coming through here that, oh no, I've just got them here. So now what did I ask you? Joni, yes, you are here. What these oils do, sorry, juggling too many things. I'm used to having someone else. Oh my God, I thought you cut it. Well, if you cut your hair that short, just know that it does suit you and you look cute like a fairy. Thank you. It'll be too short for me. I did actually a few years ago cut my hair. pretty, pretty short. Diane, come and find me in Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom group. And in the comments before, I put a link to my website, or you can go to my website, just khamilton.com, and go to oils. But you can also book a call with me, so we can have a one-on-one and chat about oils, or be proactive like Susie did, find my phone number and send me a text. But ideally, go and find me in Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom, and I will send you a friend request and we can have a conversation. So these oils, back to these oils, they have the most beautiful frequency. They're organic. They are grown and harvested with sustainable practices, and we definitely have the most beautiful vibration with these oils. And because of the way our oils are grown, they're organic, and the way they're harvested and distilled, they are in harmony with the blood in our body. So they're the lifeblood of plants, and Creator made these beautiful plants to support us in our journey and to support our health and well-being. So a healthy body loves these oils, and we use them for so many reasons. We have supplements and all sorts of wonderful goodies. All right, so Melissa, Joni, and you've got Everlasting. This is also called Helichrysum, and I've actually had the privilege to visit the Young Living Helichrysum farm in Croatia. And what I love about our farm in Croatia is that Helichrysum used to be on the endangered species list, and it's no longer on that list because we've established a farm there, and we are supporting all the local farmers who want to partner with Young Living to produce helichrysum. Now, I've had the privilege of planting helichrysum on the farm, and it grows in really tough conditions. So, Joni, you're a survivor, but I'm just wondering whether you feel like you are adaptable to whatever's happening to you at the moment, or are you feeling immobilized? So if you could give me that feedback, that would be beautiful, because the helichrysum plants grow in soil that's fairly rocky. Okay, so it survives in tough conditions, and in Europe they call it immoral, because that's the your ability to just keep on keeping on. Let's know if that's how you feel. And when you start using helichrysum, I know I've got a friend actually who had been through serious trauma. Actually, I know a few people who have had some really traumatic times, and they wanted to do that in a transformation. And helichrysum was an oil that they would go to and smell and shift their energy. So let me see what the next message for you is, Joni. Forgiveness. So this is a time for you to look at some situation where you are feeling hurt. See you, Christina. See you, darling. Connect with me soon. That would be great. So forgiveness is a beautiful blend in you can get it singly, but you can get it in a beautiful kit called the Feelings Kit. And, when we are doing our inner shadow work and our transformational work, we really need to look deeply at ourselves and others around us. And if we are in a situation where we feel stuck, it's always important to work out where the core of that comes from. And we often have unhappy or challenging feelings around our own behavior or the behavior of other people. And we don't want to hang on to those because they are keeping us stuck and constricted. What we need to do is to look at whatever the situation is with the lens of, why did this happen? How did this happen? What can I do about it? And other people's behavior. Sometimes when we get to a sense of understanding, and I know that's particularly for me because I've gone through my trials and tribulations, and I had a terrible divorce many years ago, but I needed to know, I needed to understand what was going on. And when I understood or got to get some insight into what my ex-husband was experiencing in his life, rightfully or wrongfully, whatever it was, he chose, he wanted to be on his own. So that impacted me. But I didn't want to carry the anger, the hurt, the guilt, or, whatever unhappiness I had within me. I didn't want to carry that forward. It's too heavy a burden. So in understanding what was happening for him, I learned to forgive. And that is a really important part of the process. It's not just, oh, well, I forgive you, but it's excuse me, in the understanding of other people, that then I remember saying to him, look, like you're like a bird in a cage, and I've opened the wing of the door and you can fly. And he loved that. He said, that's the most beautiful thing anyone's said to me. And I'm sitting there going, oh, this is weird because we're separating. And I've already suddenly said something that was meaningful to him, that touched his heart. But he was stuck. He was the one that was traumatized and tormented within himself. And I could see that whatever my relationship with him was not helping him. And he felt that he had to leave me. I can now laugh about it. I can now smile about it. And I can now say, look at me, I've moved beyond that. but forgiveness was part of it. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, Joni, but I hope that is helpful to you. Tony Coppins, we are up to you. Tony, where are we going? Debbie, love some guidance, please. Let me know, what's your guidance? What sort of guidance do you want? Give me a little bit more, Juju. I'm going to go to Tony. You wanted something. I share love guidance in the near future. Please, I'm feeling really good about everything. All right, good on you, Tony. I hope we can reach out and have a chat, Tony. And Tony, friend request, or we've connected and we've been having chats. Tony's in New Zealand and was asking some questions about oils, which is pretty exciting. So just to preface some of that, I used to buy oils. I used to go to the shops, chemists, health food shops, and buy my oils. And then I discovered that just because they've had 100% pure on the label, it actually doesn't mean a lot. Do you know that in Australia, they only have to put 5% of pure oil in the bottle? 5%, I think it's 5, something under 10% anyway, and they can still label it as a pure oil. And that is very concerning, because if it's not a pure oil, what's in it? There can be carrier oil, there can be adulterated oils, there can be synthetic additives. They mightn't be distilled to get properly, to get all the compounds and constituents into the oils. And that's a really important part of making sure that our oils are going to be safe for us to use. Yes, Tony, that's all. And, part of what I do is, educate people, because I wasn't aware. I was being duped. I used to just go and buy eucalyptus oil and tea tree from a company here in Australia, and I used to think, oh, well, I'm buying Australian, and that this company is local, and they grow on their own farms. But then I discovered that these oils are not necessarily all made in the right way to support our bodies, unfortunately. So for you, Tony, compassion is the food that feeds my soul. Palmarosa is the oil, and I love Palmarosa because it has a little bit of a rose aroma. It hasn't got the rose price tag though, so it's a lot more affordable. The two words here are compassion and betrayed. So maybe for you, you've had that sense of betrayal, which is that this kind of adds to the conversation that I just talked about with the forgiveness blend back here. So let's know, Tony, if this speaks to you. Maybe you've been through your journey of betrayal and you've come out the other side, and compassion, your sense, because I know you're a reader and you give people guidance as well. So betrayal makes sense. Okay, thanks for that confirmation. So Palmarosa, it's actually one I love to put in my bath when I want to feel nourished and supported and, feeling nurtured. And the next oil is gathering. And this is an oil that we use when we want to gather our energy, but also gather the energy of people around us so that we feel supported. Now, we can often have people around us, but they're not necessarily what our energy needs, because we can be brought down by other people's energy. We want to be around people who are, and particularly in our friendship group, because like I know when we're readers, all sorts of people come from all sorts of walks of life, but I'm talking about our friendships here. We need to make sure we are around people that are going to build us up, people that are going to support, nurture, and accept our journey. Now, I'm on this path of doing what I'm doing, but a lot of my friends don't resonate with what I do, or it's not their thing. But the friends that don't judge you and accept you for who you are the ones that we need to be gathering around ourselves. So the message here is I'm balanced and supported. I have a loving community that gathers around me daily. So that may be something that you could work towards or might need some support with. So that's your message there, Tony. Now I have Diane Martinovic Radley. Please give me, all right, ma'am, I'll put your name down. EUKUA. Where are you from, darling? Guidance, what there for you? Well, there can be anything in the future for you. You're the one who has to, we've all got the choice of our future, and it really all depends on where we're coming from within our mindset, which is often led by our emotions and what we do with our emotions, how we choose. What are we choosing for ourselves? You get to choose. And I'm just going back here. Diane, let's know. Are you still here, darling? Ghana, watching from Dubai. Wow. I've been to Dubai. I went to Dubai on my way to the Croatian farm. That was amazing. I've been through Dubai, and I stayed in Dubai for a while. I went on one of those safari tours in the desert. That was just so exciting. Where are we going? Back to Diane. Are you still here, Diane? Did you want a card? Some cards. Let me know. You wanted to know how to buy the oils. So all of you can buy these oils online. I request that you come via me so that you can be part of our oil community. So please send me a friend request, Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom, or just find me. There's my Facebook profile up there. What am I going to do? No, up there. Kay Hamilton is my name, and you'll find me if you just search Kay Hamilton. You might find me. Diane, are you here, darling? Let me know. I need to write some more names down. Mum, I'll go to you. And Rebecca, you've been here for a little while. So have you got anything that you want to ask, Rebecca? Oh, Sullivan, what are we up to? Just got to check the time. So, Diane, if you're here, darling, please come back to me and I will come back to you. So, Mum, you've had a divorce. Let's see. I don't know whether you can get these oils in Ghana. I'm not 100% sure, but you can in Dubai. Yes, I know that people who have been able to get them into Dubai. So let's see. And I'm sorry to hear you have got a divorce. I look towards the far horizon. So it's time for you to look. And the oil is sandalwood. It's a beautiful oil, reflective or entrenched. So are you stuck in woe is me? Or are you going, well, this is my situation. How am I going to get out of it? Or how can I move forward? And that's up to you to start feeling reflective and rather than feel like you're stuck, because you're not stuck. There will be a way forward. You will get through this. And your mindset, your attitude is going to be very important. So if you've got the right mindset, you're going to move through with ease and grace. If you've and the blend, I haven't got it with me, but the blend is highest potential. This is a powerful group of oils that will help to protect your energy field, will help you for making decisions, and it will help move those feelings of uselessness out of your mindset, because it's time for you to flick that switch and start looking forward to the future and kind of, taking steps, and sometimes we take these steps and we don't have a crystal ball. I'm not going to tell any of you what's going to happen tomorrow, but what I am here to say is that you get to choose how you're going to ride the roller coaster. And at the beginning of this, I talked about the roller coaster. Where are you? At the bottom, halfway up, at the top? sliding down the bottom, or, where are you on that roller coaster? So when you bring these oils into your life, the roller coaster isn't like this. It's more like this. It's a lot more smoother ride. Diane, how are we going? And then I might go to Rosemary Green. Oh no, Rebecca. Sorry, that's where I'm going. Rebecca, health and love. And where are you streaming from, Rebecca? Let's know. And Rosemary Green, I will put your name down. Right, new comments. Let's know. New Zealand. So we have another Kiwi in the house. Welcome. A roller coaster ride. Yeah, so you've got to put your seatbelt on, so that you can kind of sit in your seat and sit with who you are and feel protected. Like your seatbelt helps you feel a bit more protected. You're welcome, Mum. And yeah, reach out. If you want to grab some oils, we all have that choice. Thank you, darling. God bless you too. So, Rebecca, Lang Lang. Now, this is about being balanced. So do you feel like you're balanced? Lang Lang helps with the masculine and the feminine energy, the divine masculine, the divine feminine. There's a lot of talk about that these days. And what does that mean? It means about you being the female that's open to receive, but also knowing that sometimes you need that masculine drive, and sometimes you need that. And I get this sense of a sword. Is there some things around you? It's time for you to cut the ties with what is not good, or not what's not supporting your health and happiness at the moment. And Lang Lang will help you feel mindful and be mindful and move away. Is there some anger in your space? Because Lang Lang will help to cool and soothe the anger, and rather than reaching out, will help you to become more receptive and open to receive. There is mindfulness in every step I take. So instead of reacting, just take a breath and relax and allow some feeling to come into your space and respond in a whole new way. Now we have another one in New Zealand. And they're living in Point Cook, Melbourne. Oh, I'm just down the road, Violet. I think you asked for did you want a reading? Just put I've got a feeling you did. Violet Basil. So yeah, I'm from Point Cook. So as Zeta said, not far from Point Cook. So Friday week we are having an oil nurturing day for transformation. So if anyone's in and around this area, reach out and I'll send you the link. $44 for a couple of hours for one person, and you can even bring a friend for a complimentary ticket. So, Rebecca, the second oil for you is not a blend, but it's Palo Santo. And I'm empowered and cleared of any negative energy that I may be holding on to. So there might be a bit of confirmation for you there. Now, Palo Santo is a great oil for spiritual cleansing, for clearing your energy and clearing your space. Very good for meditation, and it's like a frankincense. So it's cleansing, and it will help you to, tune into meditation and help to kind of realign your mind so that you're walking. I got this word. It was so you're dancing with Creator. I hope that's meaningful to you, Rebecca. And hey, we've got someone from New York. Welcome. Rosemary Green, where are you? Are you still here, darling? And then I'll come to you. Violet, Rosemary, where are you? Spiritual guidance. Let's see. Ooh, this card says, pick me, eucalyptus, integrated or overwhelmed. Are you integrated? I plan, I clarify, I integrate. Time for a fresh approach. Get out in amongst nature, find some gum trees, sit under a gum tree, meditate with the gum tree, become one with the gum tree. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Let me know if that sounds like you. And she says, I'm still here. Awesome. So eucalyptus, it's around the lungs. It's around space. It's around how do you feel in your space? Is there room in your space? Now, just know that I'm giving you all like little tips here tonight. So if you want a full reading with me where I draw your signature drawing and we talk about oils and I help you walk through a transformational process, you can book in for a one-on-one reading as well. So live with passion. So it's time for you to eliminate the emotional blocks and regain your zest for life so that you feel optimistic and so that you can start enjoying your journey of where you're going. So does that sound helpful to you, Rosemary? Violet. Now, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, but I have been getting out in the garden a bit more. Awesome. Okay, well, grab some of these oils, have a chat with me, grab some oils, and you will be, like roller coasting into the future. They are just such a beautiful tool. They're great for our healthy immune systems. I use oils. I don't go to, I don't need to go to doctors and things because I'm looking after myself energetically, physically, emotionally, spiritually through these beautiful oils. So if you need a boost, you can't go wrong, I can assure you. So for you, Violet, we've got Raven Sarah. My boundaries are clearly defined. Are you definite or tentative? Are you sure about where you sit in the world, or are you tentative? Are you second guessing yourself? It is time for you to know what you want in your life and to express that with others around you, and don't let people walk all over you. And and don't take on too much. Been using, you can see wood from Larev. Well, I'd love to have a conversation with you about that. Somebody asked me about Larev oils. I would definitely be looking into Young Living. No, anyway. Okay, so the second oil for you is Valor. Now, Valor, this is my Valor here. That's the one I started our session off with tonight. Where is it? Right in front of me. Even he's mad at what month? Nell, I don't do readings like that. Sorry, darling. Valor, I'm putting it in the palms of my hand, activating it 3 times. I'm going to smell it. And it just brings my energy down to a state of feeling cool, calm, and collected. So rosemary, cedarwood oil and eucalyptus are great. However, I'd love you to look into Young Living because I think you would find a completely different experience with these oils. So with that in mind, I'm going to, I haven't got my bowl with me, but normally I have a beautiful bowl. But what I want to do is go and grab your oils if you've got an oil, or just find yourself, let's have a little bit of a reset. Let's bring ourselves into our heart space through our breath. So I want you just to close your eyes and just take some breaths, some beautiful cleansing breaths, and release as you breathe out. I want you to tune into your body and just take a moment for yourself. Hop off the roller coaster. Put yourself in a beautiful bubble of light, a beautiful calming bubble where you can just give yourself some self-nurture. And as you breathe out, with each breath, let go of the busyness in your head. If you have pent-up energy within your body, just shake it out. Just allow yourself to shake it out. And take another breath. Know that you are loved. And Jess Miller, I love you too, darling. I love each and every one of you, and I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know that you are loving, and I want you to know that you are lovable. So from my heart to your heart, go forth and live with your passion. Activate your courage to make the change that you need in your life. And I look forward to connecting with any one of you who would like to have a bit of a one-on-one with me, or who would like to talk about how you can get oils into your home and start making some really powerful difference, because there's no choice when you start using these beautiful oils. So thank you, everyone. I look forward to seeing you next week, same time, same channel, or come and find us in Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. Lots of love. Cheerio.